Oh, good evening. As we go through the rest of the evening, the shower activity will be dying down. Very muggy out there, and for most of the day tomorrow, we won't have any significant rain at all. We are going to be monitoring areas to our north, though, where we've got severe weather breaking out tonight. More on that in a second. Temperatures right now in the mid-80s, and it feels more like the low to mid-90s with all this humidity. Overnight tonight, mostly cloudy early on, 67 degrees, and then as we go through the early morning hours, we'll see some fog out there, so whatever clear sky we see late this evening will go away overnight tonight. Wednesday, hot. Storms late tomorrow night after 10 o'clock in most cases if we get them. And again, more on that in a second. 91, very steamy out there tomorrow. Storm tracker Doppler radar here just before 6 o'clock, still showing a few showers. Most of these are down to the south of the Tennessee River, and they're about to rain themselves out for the rest of the day. The big story today, besides the humidity, the air you can wear out here, is the severe weather breaking out and the high risk of severe weather, including the potential for a significant damaging wind event right along that stalled frontal boundary to the north across southeastern Nebraska into northern Missouri and across southern Iowa tonight. It's going to follow that little arrow there. That's the upper level winds along this outer level of this area of high pressure in the upper levels of the atmosphere. It's going to follow this big MCS, we call it. It's going to track east-southeast, and the boundary will continue to be intact tomorrow, and that's where we're looking at the threat of severe weather tomorrow in gold to our north. But I mentioned earlier during the 5 o'clock news, don't be surprised to see this area of severe weather, the slight risk, shift farther to the south to include Memphis and perhaps even Huntsville due to the fact this boundary. Here's what's going on. 10 o'clock tonight, this MCS, Mesoscale Convective System, or MCC, Mesoscale Convective Complex, it all depends on what you prefer. That boundary lays an area for thunderstorms to develop tomorrow in southern Missouri and also into central Illinois and into Kentucky. Now, what we'll see by 10 o'clock tomorrow night, this boundary continues to push to the south into this very warm, muggy air mass. And as it does so, we will see additional thunderstorms with the potential for some strong winds. And also notice there to the left, this is Thursday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We could have another complex of thunderstorms race out of Kansas and into northeast Arkansas, western parts of Tennessee, late into Thursday afternoon. So as far as our weather here, after 10 o'clock tomorrow night into Wednesday, that's what we're going to be watching for, the potential for some very strong winds, heavy rain, and lots of lightning as this potential MCS develops again tomorrow and drops east-southeast. Space station visible tonight. If we can get rid of some of this cloud cover, 8:50. It's going to last 6 minutes from the south-southwest to the northeast, and I believe again around 10:30, just before 10:30, you'll be able to see it as well for 4 minutes. So in case you can't see it at 8:50, maybe you can see it around between 10:20 and 10:30. Here's your 7-day forecast, about the same, but there will be different conditions on each individual day. Highs near 91. Storms tomorrow night into very early morning hours on Thursday, and then more scattered showers and thunderstorms, mainly during the afternoon and evening hours for Thursday and Friday. So overall, a very typical summertime weather pattern, especially when you start talking about these MCS type storms. I'll see you today again at 6 and 10.